Doctress. Here we are, all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all the channel members, as well as the members over on my website and the members over on Patreon. Everyone who's purchased personal readings for me, ancestor messages for my tea and my candle company. Thank you, my loves. So, this energy, I feel like I got something stuck in my tooth. That's irritating. This is a grandmother message. What does this mean? Hold on a second. Let me get this out of my tooth. Okay, there we go. There we go. I had to floss. It was very irritating, okay? And as soon as I said that, the string on my shirt is starting to come out. What is up with a string floss? Your grandmother is like floss in your life. She's like floss in your life right now. She helps you out of the difficult situations. She helps you understand what's going on around you. And it's so small, but it's so imperative for your life. Like her energy, it may appear small to some people, but it's big for your life. Everyone may not see the importance of you still connecting. Yeah, my right hand. Everyone may not see the connection as to why it's so beautiful that you have such a connection to her and how it's helping you. To them, it may be small, but she's helping you keep the plaque off your teeth. She's helping you keep the maintenance of your teeth. And you got to think about, a lot of people judge you according to how your teeth look. Okay, they judge you according to your hands, your teeth. Okay, what else do they judge you according to? I know those are the first two things that a lot of people judge off of when they first meet you. They may not say it, but the teeth is definitely something, okay? This is giving something of your grandmother being very essential in your life right now, and everyone may not understand it because everyone is not doing their maintenance. Everyone is not paying their homage. Everyone is not keeping the memories of their ancestors alive, and that's why they're going through what they're going through, because they don't know how to venerate. They don't know how to honor. Something about clean. Plaque is something that builds up over time. So before you started getting back deeper into like connecting with your grandmother on a spiritual level, something was building up, and something may be building up now, and that's why she's coming through like dental floss, because she's like the, you know what I'm saying, the dental floss in your life in this situation that you're currently going through right now, to help clean it out, to help fix it, okay? What is this current situation? Something that has been built up. Some of you all is built up anger. Some of you all is built up guilt. Some of you all built up fear. But as the sun is rising in front of me right now, I'm looking at the clouds and, oh, it looks like a little baby. You know how clouds have different types? You have the big cloud. I don't remember all of them. Don't they have like the sedentary? I don't know all the names of the clouds, but there's different types of clouds. You have the real thick ones, and then you have the thin ones. I hear her, she's thinning out the clouds. So something that may have been built up is the aspect of you not being able to see something for what it is. You not being able, because something was covered up. I'm hearing calcified. So something was covered up, calcified, it was hidden. And she's helping you see it for what it is, and she's helping you navigate from it. So whatever was built up or happening, you're going into another shift. And your grandmother is helping guide you on that shift. And with that shift, it's like she's helping you pull away the layers of the plaque and things of that nature that has been built up. Okay? It's like it's been built up on your teeth and things of that nature. She's helping you pull it back so that you can, it's like a new person, a new set of teeth, a new smile. I'm hearing I found my smile again. So you're going through another phase of your life. It's like, oh, another one. Yeah, another one, honey. The cycles happen. That's the cycle, the journey of the hero's journey. You're getting ready to start a whole new hero's journey because you just defeated a big boss. Now you about to start the journey out again. And with you starting out on the journey, the sooner you accept that these changes are happening, I'm hearing her say, the sooner, y'all, that looks like a whole face laying down, and then that looks like a baby. Being at rest, being at peace. I'm hearing, don't cry for me. Because I don't know why this looks like someone laying down, like a woman, by the body shape. It looks like she's laying down in a casket. But then you have a baby. So it gives the vibe of the cycle of life and how she was just mentioning the cycle of the hero's journey. So this next phase of life, the ending of the physical is just an opening for a new life, like new spiritual energy to come through. And she wants you to know that she is in all things. She won't ever die. Like, she will always be here. Y'all will always travel through different generations together. Y'all will always travel through different lifetimes together, you know, and y'all switch places back and forth. You know, this lifetime she's grandmother, you're the child, the grandchild. Next lifetime you're the grandparent and she's the child. But I'm hearing her say y'all are locked in together because y'all have always been guides for each other in life. You motivated her and kept her youthful, for those of you all who met her. But even if you didn't meet her, it's like her knowing that she had a legacy that she was building excited her, because now as the clouds are moving, it looks like the aspect of giving birth. So she knew when she had her first child that she was going to be creating a legacy, and her grandchildren, I don't know why I'm saying it look like a dinosaur now. Her grandchildren was going to change the course of their lineage in some sort. And as she has me thinking of dinosaurs, I'm thinking of the Land Before Time, and I'm thinking about, you know, the extinction, because now that looks like a cone head. No, Cleopatra, how she has that veil over her head. Your grandmother was royalty reincarnated. Y'all have lived a life of royalty. 10 of baskets when I split the deck. She wants you to know that you've lived lifetimes of royalty, and you live lifetimes of poverty. This is not meant to be a lifetime of struggle for you. A cardinal just flew past. Speaking of a cardinal, y'all know I was telling y'all about the baby birds that made a nest in my strawberry plant and basically killed it. I saw a cardinal, a mother cardinal up there yesterday evening, so let me know that they're baby cardinals. So baby cardinals made a nest on my porch. Cardinals represent angels. Can y'all see it? Cardinals appear when angels are near. So this next phase that you're walking into, you're going to get through it. You have a backing of all your ancestors literally behind you. And your grandmother's leading the way. Like, she's sitting in this chair and all the other ancestors are surrounding her. They're literally just surrounding her as she's like calling the shots, you know. The number 4 is standing out heavy as well, 4 and 1. Let's do a different deck. What is going on with this current shift? There are some beliefs, some old beliefs that are no longer resonant with you right now. And it's a belief about your ability. Your ability with something. Someone just, they did so much lying and like feeding, you know, they wanted you to believe that you were one thing or one way, but it wasn't you. It wasn't your truth. It wasn't your reality. You know, what they call you is not who you really are. And this doesn't have to be family, you know, this could be teachers and friends and, you know, just older, like it could be society telling you that you're not good enough. 1111, like this is giving you're advancing to a next level on your spiritual journey right now. And it's like in this advancement you're redefining self. You define yourself. One of my favorite neighbors just walked by. We usually walk our dogs at the same time, but I decided to walk Jonah earlier. I was like, we getting this done before 6 o'clock, honey. Come on. Because they be fighting early in the morning. I'm like, I know y'all waking the neighbors up, honey, okay? Someone lied to you about who you were, or just in society-wise. So it could be the sense of, you know, if you're a woman, society's, you know, continuously drilling in your head, oh, women are less than men. They make less than men. This happens and they need to be like this. But the reality is that's not happening in every field. It's not happening in every space. Is it the fact that they're ahead just because of their gender, or is it because of characteristics they hold? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. You may be in this, not maybe, as soon as I said it, she said, not maybe. You are in this phase where you are picking up new characteristics that help you in a field that you're in right now. So you may have been approaching something or doing something according to like one archetype of being, the Chariot. What you were following, what you were doing. So for example, when looking at this Chariot, right, it gives me diva energy, okay? So say you've been handling business endeavors like a diva, but you need to have assertive, negotiation type, like you need to have certain skills to be able to close it. You get what I'm saying? This is, your grandmother is saying, this is the season for you to learn new skills, new closing skills, learn new masculine, but no, she said it's not masculine. That was me who said that. Learn new skills that are more assertive, that are more of the dominant, that are more of I know who I am. But that is only for those of you all who are looking to break into a space that told you that you weren't good enough. It's something about your confidence of what you exude when you walk into the space. You need to walk in the space as if you're in there to win at all costs, that you know how, I mean, and not at all costs as if you go, your grandmother's saying, you know what she's saying, but like, you know how to speak to the need of those who are around you. It's something about learning how to speak the language. You're learning how to speak the language of a new space, of a new community, of a new endeavor, okay? And in order for you to be able to break out and be popular with it, it's the fact that you have to change your approach. So something about your approach to something with this Chariot needs to be wrangled in or shifted. She just said, research the top people in this field and pay attention to how they move. 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. How do they move when it comes to competition? How do they move when it comes to, you know, getting what they want? Because one thing with this 5 of Wands, it's like they're fighting over ice cream when there's enough for everyone to have it. Okay. And so this is giving, don't have a lack mindset as if it's not enough out there for you, because there's more than enough out there for you. So that's the first thing of going out there knowing that you're going to get your piece of the pie. You're not going to take anyone else's pie. Okay, look at this. They got ice cream. Look at all that ice cream on the table, but they want to fight over that one. Okay. So this may be you getting out of a certain mindset when it comes to how you view competition and realizing that there's a slice of pie for you too. There's a slice of pie for you too. There's a slice of financial heaven for you too in this space. You just have to find your actual zone. I just heard. Find the energy. And it makes me think of one of the butterflies this morning that mentioned being regal at our morning reset this morning. Being regal means to carry yourself with this utmost like royalty energy, right? But you got to think, the king don't move the same way that the princess move. And so it's something about you maybe going into a field, or you are in a field where you need to move more like a King of Swords energy and not like a Princess of Cups, you know, like, or a Princess of Coins. You are in a space where your grandmother wants you to talk more with authority at this time. Know who you are, know what you have to offer, and know what you speak, know what you speak of, okay? Because all of it is very valid. Temperance. And look at her perfecting her craft of cooking. So even her, I just heard your grandma say, cook on, baby, cook on. I'll see you, baby. I don't know if some of y'all just started making a new meal or trying new recipes or something of that nature, but I just heard her say, go on, baby, I see you. You better go on with it now. You better go on with it now, okay? You better go on with it. But this is giving something of being patient as well as you're learning these new skills. She wants you to be patient with yourself. Because when it comes to learning something new, you have to realize it took time for the old ways to be internalized. So if it took years for you to internalize the old way, what do you think is going to happen with this new? The first time you hear it, it may not sit with you. You may need to hear it a few more times, I'm hearing her say. And that's why I used to say it a lot of times. Your grandma used to repeat her words and repeat what she said. It helped her. It helped her to repeat. It helped her to do puzzle type of things as well. Something about keeping your mind right. So take your time, keep your mind right. I'm hearing, baby, you can do it. Take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Okay? So take your time and you will be able to master this. Even if it looks confusing. You will be able to master this. Like, nothing is too hard for you. Nothing is too hard for you. Okay? Whatever your beliefs are, okay? So I feel like some of y'all, as grandmothers in here who have different beliefs, but I'm hearing with God, all things are possible. Okay? So however you define God or source or the higher power, your grandmother energy is literally saying with God, all things are possible. So whatever you do, have strong faith that you're going to be able to make this happen the way that it needs to happen. And it takes patience. It takes time, giving yourself time to build something up, to allow it to grow. Allow it to grow. Allow it to grow. And grandmother just gave me a message, honey. You know, we live, here it is right here, because I need to write it down. We live in a society, your generation, okay, this your grandma coming out. Your generation just want everything to come so fast. You know, as soon as they start, they expect to be perfect at it. You know, let me get this. Your generation want everything to be so fast. They expect as soon as they do something that it just takes over. What is this fascination with fast progress? Where are you rushing to get to? As soon as you get there, you're going to be there, and then you're going to be bored, ready to do something else. When are y'all going to accept that it's about the journey more than the destination? When you internalize the journey and embrace every step of the journey and what you're meant to learn and connect with and who you meet, that's what matters the most when you get to being old in my age. We realize that everything is nothing at all, and nothing is everything. Every moment you decide to get up and walk this earth, every moment you decide to open your eyes and get out of that bed or off that couch or up off that floor, you're making a decision. And no decision is the wrong decision when you're making it from your higher and your best self, in alignment with your best self. Because that's what matters most. I'm seeing a cracker, a nutcracker, like the box, a box with cracker something, okay? It's like popcorn in it, because I'm seeing that be Cracker Jack or something. You open it up and I'm seeing her dip in and eat it, like, and then the popcorn's inside the bins. Okay, so popcorn is coming up really heavy. Grandmother energy, why is this popcorn coming out? Because that's how you need to treat life. You need to, oh my gosh, all the birds. Oh my gosh. The mother is feeding the birds. Oh my gosh. They're growing so much. I'm recording it. I'm going to post it for y'all. Oh my gosh, she's feeding the birds. I wish I could show y'all. Oh my gosh. They're growing up so as a female cardinal, she just came and she's feeding her baby birds that are inside my strawberry plants. I saw 3 mouths reaching up. So hopefully one of them didn't die. Oh. Feeding her babies. That's your grandmother's. She's coming in and saying everyone isn't going to make it. Everyone isn't going to get it. Don't spend most of your journey and your time trying to focus on shifting other people and changing other people's perspectives and pulling everyone with you. Because if they were meant to come with you, they will. They would. You wouldn't have to force them. You wouldn't have to convince them that this is the best thing to do. 555. It would just happen. You were one of the ones who survived for a reason. You're one of the ones who are still here for a reason, because you still have a job to do. And that job is to live. That job is to document. That job is to leave behind a legacy of the experience. We wouldn't have the memories and the books and the knowledge and all of that if I didn't leave behind my memories. If I didn't share the experiences of my childhood growing up. If I didn't take pictures and have the books, the picture books with all the pictures and the memories in them. I did it because I knew that one day I would be gone and someone needed to be reminded. I don't know which one of y'all that just started crying, but I feel this energy. You are the legacy. You are my legacy. And you are leaving other legacies. And with that, it takes learning new skills. It takes learning new things. And this new skill that you are learning with the Father of Wands is going to help you direct and build something. It's going to help the cycle. You see how this is showing a cycle, and it has the recyclable, and then you got the mountains and stuff in the background. What you are doing and what you're creating is going to influence the next generation, because what you're going to leave behind, I'm hearing my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren are rich. Like, what your grandmother left behind primarily was knowledge, love, support, all of that. What you're leaving behind is, a lot of you all are leaving behind generational wealth. So you're getting into the financials. You're getting into setting it up so that your future generations are taken care of, how they need to be taken care of, in a way where it's a cycle and it won't be lost. In a way where it's a cycle, it won't be lost. It will always keep regenerating itself. It will always be recreating itself, redeveloping itself. And so that's why she wants you to focus on developing these skills. And as you're developing these new skills, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're going to make mistakes. That's normal. That's normal, baby. That's normal. Okay? It's normal. It doesn't mean anything less of you. It doesn't mean that you're not prepared for this. It doesn't mean that you're not, you know, in order for this. It doesn't mean any of that. You got the World card coming out. Watering the garden. You're a part of the collective who's meant to help water the earth in this current shift that she's going through. So a lot of what you're into is into like natural things. It's into earthy things. It's into, you know, the things of keeping nature together. There go my girl doing her walk. You're into the things that keep nature going, that keep nature balanced, that keeps earth regenerating. You're like Earth's daughters, Mother Gaia's daughters. But Earth also has a masculine energy to it as well. You need both, remember, for life to be created. You may be getting into flowers more as well. So keep nurturing your flowers, keep loving on your flowers, and focusing on the health of your flowers. It may have been hard to keep some of your flowers alive, depending on like the weather and things of that nature. This is like a testament, and it's symbolic for your life in general. You're going to be able to bring it back to life. So if you had any plants that died during like this heat wave that's been going on, it's going to come back to life. You're going to be able to bring it back. Your energy is going to be able to bring it back. Nothing can stay dead for too long around you unless it wants to. The Magician coming out. Like your grandmother said, nothing can stay destitute around you unless it just absolutely chooses to. But then when that happens, you need to make the decision of if you're going to stay around or if you're going to walk away. A lot of water energy. You may need to go buy some water at this time. You may need to go buy some water at this time. With this Magician, it looks like he's coming out of the water, so it gives this energy of just like being reborn. But this also, now it looks like the water is curving to him. Water represents emotions, the subconscious, the body. So you control it. So you controlling your subconscious, you controlling your mind, you controlling your, you know what I'm saying, your emotions. 32, or no, it's 3223, it's 3223. You controlling your emotions, you know what I'm saying, like you being able to move it into the spaces where it needs to be. The fact that 4 out of 6 of your cards that came out were major arcana says a lot. It says a lot about this journey that you're currently on. It says a lot about what you've been working on. It says a lot about what you've been mastering. It says a lot about what you need to continue. This is beautiful, grandmother. Let's pull a medicine woman card. Because your grandmother is like medicine to your soul. 3333. Let me know what angel numbers y'all been seeing. I wrote down to do 333 and 1212 this week. All right, you have interconnection. I bring you the medicine of togetherness. Where is the book? Right here. And this is the card, the first card in the entire deck. So in the beginning. I am a keeper of the interconnection between different realms. I know the magic that connects us all. Plants, minerals, animals, and humans. Each take their place in the great circle of life. And great harmony depends on our awareness of this link. Oh my gosh, y'all, they're so beautiful. Spirits are everywhere, and we, the seen and unseen, have the ability to converse together. All is the will. We all carry a part of the great sacred dream. We are all connected. I come to you to revive your deep affinity for friendliness, sharing, and encounters. True jubilation is to be found in togetherness. It is by becoming aware of our interconnection with nature and other species that we will be able to face environmental challenges and build a viable future. Her guidance. The time has come to move from I to we. The medicine woman of interconnection invites you to be more aware of our interconnections with nature, plants, minerals, and animals. Didn't grandmother mention with the world card that you're a part of the collective that's meant to water earth and help keep the balance during the season? Feel, communicate, and ritualize. With humans too, develop knowledge to reinvent your collective ties and make them more cooperative and communal. You may have experienced disappointments in your relationships. Move beyond this pitfall. Find your allies. They are all around you, making the world a better place for you and other species together. So with these new lessons that your grandmother is saying that you're learning at this time, a lot of this is going to come through your connections and the people who you are around, the people who you communicate with, the people who you build with. So make sure you are in this phase of connecting with people who have skills that you can learn from and skills that you can share, okay? This is a strong time of being interconnected with your tribe, okay? And you have different tribes. You have different tribes. You don't just have one tribe. You have different tribes. So this is the season where she wants you to get connected, more connected to your different spirit tribes that you have for different things that's going in your life, okay? The fact that she's speaking of animals, we are going to pull individual messages as well. I want you to choose a number 1, 2, or 3. And we're going to see what animal energy you are connecting to the most right now, okay? 1, 2, nope, she said 4. I guess this grandmother, whenever I do grandmother messages, she always say go to 4. So I don't know which one of y'all grandmothers love the number 4 or you love the number 4, but it always does that every time, like 4. So I'm gonna be obedient and do 4. Okay, nope, that one came out. All right, so if you chose number 1, you have the turtle. Y'all, I just saw a turtle yesterday, actually. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. Let me show y'all this video. That thing, he saw my car coming. That thing started running across the street. You hear me? Well, not across the street, but across the parking lot. Child, let me find this. I need to show y'all this. Wait, which phone is it on? Oh, it must be on the phone that I'm recording on. Dang. Yeah, it has to be on the phone that I'm recording on. Okay, so y'all, but it was a turtle and I saw it in the nick of time. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped and he was just okay, no, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, it was yesterday morning. Let me close my blind so I can show y'all without the reflection. And then I saw a frog when I was walking Jonah this morning. Across the street. And he running too. He saw my car coming. He was like, oh shit, let me speed up, sis. Let me speed up. He gone, baby. He was gone. Okay. So that was the turtle energy. That was yesterday. And what time was this video taken? At 11:21. So it was 12:21 Eastern Standard Time. That may mean something to you with the angel number, okay? So if you chose number 1, it was a turtle. If you chose number 2, you have the hummingbird. Oh, we mentioned the hummingbird in a grandmother message recently. If you chose number 3, you have a whale. And you know what's interesting? The whale, like the great whale, is like a bigger predator in the ocean than that shark is, which is interesting. Many people don't realize that about some whales. If you chose number 4, you have the nightingale. So connect with those energies. Let me see if I can. I'm going to read in the book. So for the turtle, ancient, soul, grounded, trusting, at home, and in the self. And shout out to one of the butterflies a while ago when we did, it was one of the, when the earth shift was happening, and they had mentioned within a lot of indigenous tribes, the turtle represented the earth as well. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. The turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. Go on an adventure. So that's the aspect of keeping balance. Allow yourself to be productive and go on an adventure. Okay. All right. Okay, we got to go to air now. All right, so the hummingbird is positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. To bring balance, take a class. Be curious. Love to learn. And that goes with the full moon this week, actually. All right, the whale for number 3. Desire to delve deeper, profound peace, and ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, giving them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. To keep balance, keep regular self-care and be compassionate and consistent. All right, last one. We have the nightingale, and then we're gonna pull up messages from your grandmother, then we're gonna end it. All right, the nightingale. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? 4444 on the time. Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. The balance, connect to music, sing, dance, embrace. So those were your animal energies from your grandmother. We are now about to pull specific messages. So Choose a number 1 through 4 for your final direct message for your grandmother. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, we're gonna use this deck. Let's get our clarified energy. All right. So if you chose number 1, I'm watching over you with the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of your finances and stuff, your grandmother's about to give you a financial blessing. She's working behind the scenes energetically to make sure that you come in contact with the right people, settings, and spaces to be able to bring in a financial blessing or a financial opportunity. But her energy, I'm watching over you, she's very giving. Don't be afraid to ask for support and ask for help, but also do your part, because I'm getting the energy that she's like, I'm gonna help you, but you have to do your part as well, okay? All right, number 2. Someone is feeling guilty, and it's the Emperor in the reverse. So this may be a parent in your life right now who may be, you know, feeling a little guilty, or there's someone around you who is lacking discipline, and they need to get some discipline, okay? Unless it's you, so take it as if it's you or the other individual. But someone is feeling guilty because of some of their reckless behaviors, something that they did without thinking first. And they're feeling it right now, okay? If you chose number 3, it was my time and I am at peace, and it's the 3 of Cups, okay? She wants you to know that she got to a phase of her life where she lived a lot of her life. Her friends were starting to get sick. They were starting to get older. They weren't able to do a lot of things that they used to do. And life was changing for her. She's like, I lived my life. I lived my life to the fullest. Don't cry for me. Don't cry for me. You chose number 4. I made mistakes in my life too. And it's the Strength card. What matters most is when you get back up and still keep going. That you don't allow your mistakes to stop you. That you don't allow those mistakes to, because, you know, if you did them intentionally, they weren't really a mistake, they were a choice. So sit with what has happened, what you've tapped into, what you've done, right? Embrace it. It was a part of your journey and your lessons, you know. And that's the same thing of that's what made her so wise, is because of her life experiences and the good and the bad. So she was able to help others through their good and the bad. Okay. Let's get an affirmation. I am transformed. Card number 22. I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am today. I am so much braver. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. I am so much more open. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. Period. All right, our last card. We're going to do our Goddess Oracle. Goddess Yasiji, the goddess of living out loud. Card number 31. From the Dogon or in the Mali tribes over in Africa, the element of water in the temple of Griots. Yasiji has the reputation of being a free-spirited party goddess. For the Dogon people of Mali, she was the very first Yasin. The Yasins are women empowered to participate in the mass dances. Her guidance: express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. The embodiment: the way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You are not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression looks different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. The Goddess Declaration: I am free to express myself fully. Go and confirm and affirm that down below in the comments. I am free to express myself fully. And baby, I can't wait to heart your comments of sharing that. I am free to express myself fully. Because this is the season for it, okay, loves? This was your grandmother message. If you are interested in a personal ancestor message or personal reading, check out the links in the pinned comment down below to my website, and it's in my description box, and it's on the homepage of my channel at monicole.com, okay? Feel free to check out my membership areas where I post membership only content every day back there. So, and if it's not every day, it's like every other day, but then I make up for it. So y'all get the vibe. I communicate. But that's the energy. I thank you all for being here. May it have provided you with exactly what it is that you needed. And as always, always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. I love you all, and I'll see you all later. Bye.